Hey, warrior. Let's start with something no one tells you honestly. You weren't born weak. You were trained to be weak. Every time you swallowed your words, every time you laughed at a joke that hurt, every time you said, "It's okay," when it really wasn't, a small part of you died. Not your kindness, your self-respect. You live in a world that praises niceness, but secretly respects strength. A world that shares quotes about empathy online, but privately uses people who can't say no. Today, we're not here to turn you into a cold monster. Lesson 1. Society trained you to be good, not strong. From childhood, you were taught one main rule: be nice, don't make problems. At school, don't talk back, don't question the teacher, don't stand out too much. At home, don't upset your parents, don't argue with adults, don't say what you really feel, it's rude. On social media, don't say anything unpopular, don't show anger, don't show sadness, always be positive, always be soft. You were not learning kindness, you were learning submission. But here's the twist. We're not going to flip it to the other extreme and tell you to be rude, cold, and cruel. The real power is this: to stay kind, but stop being controllable. Machiavelli wrote about power and appearance. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Only a few know what you truly are. Most people learned to appear harmless, agreeable, low maintenance. Inside, they are exhausted, resentful, quietly angry. Dark truth. You were trained to be easy to manage, but you are the one who decides whether that training continues. Inner exercise. Tonight, write down 5 situations from the last month where you stayed silent instead of speaking truth, said yes when you meant no. Look at that list. That's not your personality, that's your conditioning. And what is learned can be unlearned. Lesson 2. Human nature is selfish, and that's not a tragedy. Here's a truth Nietzsche would nod to. Humans are not angels. They are bundles of needs, fears, pride, and hunger for significance. Your friend loves you and sometimes envies you. Your colleague helps you and silently competes with you. You do the same, so do I, so does everyone. This isn't dark to understand, it's real. The lie you were told: if I'm always kind, people will be kind back. Reality: some will be grateful, some will mirror your kindness, many will take as much as they can until you set a limit. You don't need to hate them for it, you just need to factor it into your decisions. Instead of "everyone is good, I should trust fully," switch to "everyone is human, I will trust gradually based on actions." That's not paranoia, that's emotional intelligence. Practical upgrade. Stop oversharing your plans with everyone. Share your dreams with people who keep your secrets. Don't mock your ambitions. Show up when things go wrong. Love people, but don't assume their psychology is pure light. That includes you. The more honestly you accept this, the less shocked, bitter, and betrayed you'll feel, and the more calmly you'll protect yourself. Lesson 3. Nice people get drained. Clear people get respected. Think of someone you deeply respect. Really think. Is it the person who says, "Whatever you want, it's fine," every time? Or the one who says, "I care about you, but I disagree," and means it? We confuse niceness with goodness. Niceness avoids conflict, hides true feelings, says what others want to hear. Goodness tells the truth kindly, sets limits, sometimes disappoints people to stay honest. You don't need to become cruel, you need to become clear. Instead of, I don't want them to feel bad, so I'll lie a little, try, I'll say the truth softly, but I won't betray myself. Example, can you help me again this weekend? Old you, yeah, sure, no problem, while burning inside. New you, I can't this weekend, I need rest, maybe another time. No excuses, no two-page explanation, just clarity. Micro challenge for this week. Say one honest no, where before you would have said a guilty yes. Watch how nothing explodes. The world doesn't end, but your spine gets a little straighter. Over time, people stop seeing you as a resource, a background character, a free therapist, and start seeing you as a person with needs and limits and value. Lesson 5. People-pleasing is a cage you built yourself. Schopenhauer said life contains suffering. What he didn't say, but you feel, is that much of your suffering is self-chosen. People-pleasing is exactly that. Pain you choose to avoid tiny discomforts. You're afraid of disapproval, disappointed faces, angry texts, being called selfish. So to avoid that 5-minute discomfort, you accept years of quiet frustration. You don't reject others, you reject yourself. Dark truth. People-pleasing isn't kindness, it's fear in a nice costume. Let's flip it. 3-stage detox from approval addiction. Awareness. Catch yourself when your first thought is, what will they think? Replace it with, what do I think? Tiny defiance. Start small. Wear what you like, not what's safest. Say, actually, I don't agree, once this week. Change one decision so it fits you, not others. Values list. Write 5 things that matter more than approval. Health, self-respect, honesty, time with family, your creative work. Next time you betray yourself to please someone, ask, was this worth sacrificing one of my top 5 values? Most of the time, you'll feel the answer in your stomach. You are not here to be liked by everyone. You are here to live a life that feels true from the inside. Lesson 5. Emotional strength means you can stay in discomfort without breaking. Stoicism isn't about being a rock, it's about being rooted. Most people can't handle awkward silence, tension, someone being disappointed in them, a person being angry at them. So they instantly apologize when they did nothing wrong, over-explain, back down from their boundaries, smile when they want to scream. Emotional strength is not, I feel nothing. Emotional strength is, I can feel everything and still choose my response. You will feel guilt when you start saying no. You will feel fear when you start speaking truth. You will feel loneliness when fake friends fall off. This doesn't mean you're wrong. It means you're changing your pattern. Breathing through the storm, practical. When you feel that panic, take 3 slow breaths. Inhale through nose 4 seconds, hold 2, exhale 6. Tell yourself silently, I am safe even if they are upset. I am allowed to disappoint people. I am allowed to protect my energy. It's not about becoming emotionless, it's about becoming so grounded that your emotions don't drive your life like a stolen car. Lesson 6. Frame control equals self-leadership, not manipulation. Your competitor talks about frame control like a weapon. Let's take that idea and clean it. Frame equals the way you interpret reality. A weak frame is, if someone is upset with me, I must be wrong. A strong frame is, their emotions are their responsibility. I will listen, but I will not abandon myself. You don't have to control others. You need to control the meaning you give to events. Examples. Someone doesn't write back for hours. A weak frame is, they hate me, I did something wrong. A strong frame is, people are busy. If there's a problem, they can say it. Someone rejects your idea. A weak frame is, I'm stupid, I should stop trying. A strong frame is, one rejection doesn't define my worth. I'll learn and improve. Someone calls you selfish for setting a boundary. A weak frame is, I'm a bad person. A strong frame is, they're used to the old version of me. Their discomfort is part of my growth. Frame control isn't about gaslighting others, twisting reality, manipulating people. It's about not letting other people's moods become your truth. Choosing responses based on your values, not your fear. Mini mantra. When something triggers you, ask, what story am I telling myself right now? Is there a stronger, kinder story that is also true? That's Jung meets Stoicism. You bring your unconscious reactions to the light and choose consciously. Lesson 7. You must meet your shadow or it will secretly run your life. Carl Jung called it the shadow, the parts of you you hide, deny, or hate. Your anger, your envy, your desire to dominate, your hunger for attention. If you pretend you don't have a shadow, you don't become pure, you become blind. Blind people-pleasers explode in rage after years of silence, secretly manipulate because they can't say what they want, play the victim because they can't admit they also want power. Healthy warrior energy looks different. It says, yes, I have a dark side. I can be angry, jealous, prideful. I won't let it rule me, but I also won't pretend it doesn't exist. Shadow work in 3 steps. Notice your triggers. Who makes you irrationally angry? Who do you secretly envy? That often shows you parts of yourself you haven't accepted. Journal without censorship. Write the ugliest, most honest version. I'm jealous of X because I want people to respect me because I hate that I always say yes because no one will read it. This is for integration, not for performance. Turn shadow into power. Your anger? Use it as fuel to set boundaries. Your envy? Use it as a map of what you truly want. Your desire for power? Use it to lead projects, protect your family, build something meaningful. When you know your shadow, you're not shocked by your own darkness, and you're less naive about other people's. That makes you calmer, not crueler. Lesson 8. Boundaries don't make you cold, they make you trustworthy. People pleasers think, if I set boundaries, people will leave. Sometimes they will, but do you know who stays? People who respect you, feel safe with you, know where you stand with you. When you are always available, always saying yes, always forgiving everything, you don't look like an angel. You look like someone who doesn't value themselves. Imagine 2 people. Person A always says yes, forgives everything, double texts, triple calls, waits around. Person B helps but also says no when needed, calls out disrespect calmly, walks away from chaos and abuse. Who do you respect more? Exactly. Boundaries are not walls, they are doors with locks. You decide who comes in, how far, and for how long. 4 simple boundaries to start with. Time. If someone is always late, don't wait endlessly. I'll wait 10 minutes, then I'll go. Communication. No shouting, name-calling, humiliation. If you yell, I'll end the conversation and we'll talk later. Energy. You're not everyone's therapist. I care about you, but I can't talk about this every day. Maybe a professional could help too.
Work. No constant extra unpaid responsibilities. I can help this time, but it can't be a regular expectation. You're not punishing people, you're teaching them how to treat you. Those who value you will adjust. Those who only valued your free labor will complain. Let them go.
Lesson 9. Real authority comes from integrity, not intimidation. Your competitor says fear creates respect. Here's the higher version. Fear may create obedience. Integrity creates loyalty and deep respect. People might obey someone they're scared to lose, but they will walk away the moment they can. You don't want people around you who are just afraid of you. You want people who trust your word, know your standards, feel safe to be honest with you. Real authority is built on 3 things. Consistency. You do what you say repeatedly. You don't one day tolerate disrespect and next day explode. People understand your rules of engagement. Competence. You actually work on your skills. You're not just loud, you're useful. You become someone people go to for solutions. Courage with kindness. You can say, "That wasn't okay. You crossed a line. I'm not available for this." But you say it without humiliating, belittling, or crushing people. Machiavelli studied power in brutal times. We live in a different era. Today, the most powerful leaders are those who combine clarity, calm firmness, and human decency. This doesn't make you weak, it makes you sustainable. Because fear burns bridges, integrity builds empires. Lesson 10. True power is owning your life, not owning people. Let's tie everything together. Dark psychology is often sold as how to control others. Real mature psychology is how to stop letting others control you. You're not here to become a puppet master. You are here to stop betraying yourself, to stop living on other people's scripts, to stop shrinking to be acceptable. The real meaning of life is not to dominate. It's to live so that when you look back, you don't see years of fake smiles, swallowed words, broken promises to yourself. You see moments where you told the truth even when it shook your voice, seasons where you chose growth over comfort, relationships where you loved honestly, not desperately. Dark truths you now know. Society conditions you to be compliant. You can recondition yourself to be conscious. Humans are selfish and insecure. You can still act with integrity and protect your heart. Nice without boundaries invites exploitation. Clear, kind honesty invites respect. People-pleasing kills your freedom. Self-respect revives your soul. Emotional strength isn't numbness. It's feeling everything and still choosing wisely. Frame control isn't domination. It's choosing your own meaning, not absorbing everyone else's. Your shadow is real. If you meet it, it becomes your ally, not your secret saboteur. Boundaries are not cruelty. They are love for yourself and clarity for others. Authority without integrity is fragile. Authority with integrity is unshakable. Power over people is cheap. Power over your own life is priceless. If you're still here, you're not weak. You're just unfinished. You don't need to become heartless. You need to become whole. From this moment, choose stop apologizing for existing. Stop over-explaining your no. Stop shrinking your dreams to fit into small minds. Stop letting guilt control your decisions. Start speaking honestly, resting without shame, building your skills, choosing people who choose you back, living by your values, not by fear. If this message hit you, remember this affirmation and repeat it until it becomes your reality. I am kind. I am clear. I am no longer a people pleaser. I am a warrior with a good heart. Now go, not to become dangerous to others, but to become dangerous to your own weakness, to your old patterns, to the version of you that sacrificed everything just to be liked. The world doesn't need another polite ghost. It needs you, fully awake, grounded, and unafraid to live as yourself.